Hey, this is Mr. Hack with another tip for producing better videos. I have switched from my $10 webcam, again my washcloth to cover up the glare. My camera of choice, I don't really endorse any brands right now unless they're sponsoring me, but I can tell you the camera that I'm using is about $300 to $350 retail. It is equipped with Firewire, also known as DV, and it has a MiniDV, which is the little 4-pin thing that's about the size of the USB mini connector that you'd see. Camera's about 6 feet away actually, and it does a lot better job than the webcam. You can still see that Jack is on my shoulder trying to bite me, and I have the camera with the screen flipped around so I can see it. That way I'm staring at the camera rather than off into space, and you get a more natural feel for the video. So this should look a lot better when I produce it on Ustream and YouTube. Again, this is just done with a MiniDV camera. One thing they don't suffer from is I can have some high action and it won't blur it or pixelate it, because a web camera that you pay less than $100 for, frankly, is not really good for doing videos. I only have it because I'm cheap, and they work with a lot of light. That is one key thing too. If you're going to use a USB webcam, lots of light. MiniDV, even better. If you could afford the several $1,000s for a 3 CCD camera, which right there your studio, because you have a separate sensor for red, green, and blue. Whereas consumer grade cameras, and when I say consumer grade, I mean cameras that are less than, say, $2,000, they typically have one sensor that collects all the light. And don't get me into megapixels, because megapixels doesn't mean squat on a digital camcorder. It only matters really on still cameras, and still there's a lot of controversy on that one. For more tips, come visit us at isci-fi.tv. iSci-Fi. Does Jack